Good morning, everybody. And for most of us, it is still indeed the morning. I know some folks over maybe in the East Coast, it's lunchtime. But anyway, happy Thursday and an extra special early stream. Mostly because your boy's got a really busy day ahead of him. If I don't do it now, you're not going to get any baseball today. So I'm not going to get any baseball either. And honestly, I want baseball. Everybody wants baseball. It's baseball season. Official games. A lot of craziness going on in actual real-life Major League Baseball. Gosh, the Padres demolished the Dodgers after not really able to score in game one, 15-11. I mean, two completely different games over there in Korea before those two teams now head back. But yeah, if you missed the end of yesterday's stream, we made our first big roster move. We'll show it again, the transactions. We'll go here. Actually, I'm curious. Wow, the Padres, we traded Caleb Ferguson, and the first thing that happened is he hurt his groin. Wow. But the big trade, you can see it there more clearly under the Padres. We sent Marcus Stroman, Carlos Rodon, and Caleb Ferguson to the San Diego for Joe Musgrove and to bring back our boy, Michael King. Very happy about that. And so once we're gonna reset the rotation. Clark Schmidt will get the start today, but then we'll put King in the 5. Schmidt will become a long reliever in the bullpen. We also signed Jordan Montgomery back to the Yankees. We signed Montgomery back to New York. He will become the number 2 now. We're going to move Nestor down to the 4. Not that Nestor did badly in his start, but just by numbers, Cole, Montgomery, Musgrove, Cortez, and then King, it works out. Just works better. Just works better. But, yeah, Clark Schmidt, Ryan Nelson, National League champions. I mean, that's the thing. Look at it. We needed pitching. Stroman did terribly. Rodon did terribly. Our team ERA is 6.63. That needs to come down ASAP. So we go to Chase Field. And you see here, hopefully that'll happen is that, like, again, we'll reset the rotation. Cole will start tomorrow. Then Montgomery will get the start, which will obviously be his first start of the year. And then by then probably we'll have a day off. And then Musgrove will get the ball in the Yankee home opener. And then Nestor and Michael King will in that first series against the Jays. Tommy Kahnle needs a day off today. He really was a hero in Houston. Had to go 3 days in a row. Hopefully Schmidt can give us some length. Meanwhile, also trying to keep people fresh. Trying to keep people... I hate to do it, but going to give Glaber the day off. And... let's see. I'm going to put Peraza in at second. I'm going to move Stanton up to clean up. Yeah, I'm just checking out. I just checked out the highlights, Isaac. Absolute insanity. Yeah, we're going to move... Yeah, we're going to move Volpe up. We're going to put Peraza in the 9 hole, and then Wells. And then try to... Probably tomorrow, the second game, give, actually, let me see, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out Stanton, put in Dominguez, and then have Soto. Soto will DH, and then actually... Oh, man, I got, like, a bunch of lefties and whatnot. Yeah, I know that whole thing's going to be weird. There's going to have to be an investigation. There's going to be a lot going on with that, Isaac. I mean, at this point, we're just kind of in a wait and see with everything. You know what? I'm going to put Judge in cleanup today and mix it up a bit. Put Dominguez in the 2 hole. Or you know what? I'm going to put Volpe in the 2 hole. Shades of Jeter. Here we go. We're going to put Dominguez at the bottom of the lineup. This way you have lefty, righty the whole way in a switch hitter. Yeah, no, who knows? That's why there's got to be an investigation, Isaac. That's why there's got to be an investigation. So Soto will get a half day off. He will DH in Arizona. Stanton out of the lineup. And yeah, let's see where we go. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to change that when we get into the game. Verdugo's going to go to left. Dominguez is going to go to center. Obviously, Dominguez, much better center fielder. But the Yankees head to the desert. Ryan Nelson, 27 starts last year, 5.31 ERA. Not a lot of strikeouts. Oh, okay amount of walks. Verdugo, 1 home run, 5 RBI on the early season, hitting only a $182. Let's see. And really quick. No. I guess it won't let me while I'm up at the plate. When I get to the field, I'll move Verdugo to left. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup there, 0-1. Both the Yankees and the Diamondbacks 3-1 with Stroman gone and some other moves being made. Verdugo now wearing number 0. Nelson, a fastball, changeup, cutter, slider, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. Verdugo takes that pitch and laces it to right field. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single there for Verdugo. And that brings up Anthony Volpe hitting 267 on the year. There's a cutter out on the outer half as Volpe jammed there. Fouls it back and out of play, 0-1. Volpe, 2 home runs, 7 RBI on the season so far, 267. Won the Gold Glove last year. Verdugo, above average speed over at first. And that's inside 1-1. We also fired our hitting coach and our pitching coach because they were all negatives. They were all negatives to our stats. And so we hired new guys that are now positives. The 1-1, low, 2-1. But again, blockbuster deal with the Padres. Again, Joe Musgrove now a Yankee. The 2-1, inside 3-1. No, I did not fire Boone because this year he's at least stat-wise not as bad, but we'll see what happens as the season goes on. The 3-1 to Volpe. Called ball 4, so Volpe draws the walk. So a single and a walk and a good start for the Yankees here in the first. And that brings up Juan Soto hitting .450 to start the year. 2 home runs, 9 RBI. Both home runs have come with men on base. As that's off the plate, 1-0. Good check swing. It's going to be 8 RBI. 2 home runs, 8 RBI. The 1-0. Swing and a miss over the top of a fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 to Soto. Good speed on the bases. Very high. 2-1. Above average speed at second, good speed at first, and check swing did not go, and the count 3-1, and Nelson really struggling to find the plate here early. Soto DHing today, usually the left fielder for the Yankees. Stanton out of the lineup, and he came right at him, and Soto out in front of that fastball. That was a good pitch to hit. The count now full. Checked his swing, did not go, ball 4. A single and back-to-back walks for the Yankees. And now that brings up Aaron Judge, hitting .278 on the year. 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Checked his swing, but went around, says the umpire, 0-1. So the Yankees a chance to do damage here early. And Judge will sky this one to fairly deep right. This should get a run in. The catch is made. Tagging is both Volpe and Verdugo. Verdugo scores. It's an RBI sac fly for Judge. Volpe goes to third, and it's 1-0 Yankees. And that brings up Anthony Rizzo hitting .444 in the young year. 2 home runs, 4 RBI. No, Isaac, I will watch the tournament, but I really do not care overall. I completely forgot the tournament even really starts today. I know the first 4 games happened, but as there's a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Anthony Rizzo, 3 home runs away now from 300. Runners at the corners. Soto, average speed. Checked his swing, went around 0-2. Rizzo is a double play candidate, so a chance for Nelson to limit the damage here. The 0-2. That's in the dirt, and this time Rizzo lays off. Ball does not squirt very far away from Moreno. 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing, but went around. Could not resist the low changeup. 2 away, so now it's up to DJ LeMahieu in the 6th hole, hitting a $167 to try and bring in that run from third. And, ooh, a generous call there. Called a ball in the inside corner. LeMahieu, no home runs, 2 RBI. Had the day off yesterday in the series finale against the Astros. So he is fresh. And it'll be a 1-0. And he's going to smack that to left field and come through. It's a base hit. Volpe can walk home. It's an RBI single for LeMahieu, his 3rd ribby of the year, and it's 2-0 Yankees. So LeMahieu picks up Rizzo. I guess the day off really helped him out. Yeah, Isaac, I agree. I really hope it's good, too, the college football game. Austin Wells now up hitting an even 500. No home runs, 7 RBI. Had a huge series in Houston. So he takes a pitch inside, 1-0. It's going to be 4 RBI. Trying to read it on the far screen there before the graphic comes up. That makes a lot more sense. It was 4 RBI instead of 7. But still. And that misses low. 2-0. Wells coming off a 4-for-5 day. 2 doubles with 3 ribby. In a losing effort for the Yankees. Lost 10-8 in 10 innings. As Wells jammed on that one. Popped up the shallow left. The catch is made. That will end the inning, and we will go bottom 1, but the Yankees strike for a pair. Clark Schmidt gets himself a 2-run lead. As we go bottom 1, Schmidt, 32 starts last year, a 9-9 record, a 4.5 ERA, a high whip, good strikeout rate. Corbin Carroll, rookie of the year last year, 2 home runs, 3 RBI, a 3.33 average to start the early season. This one hammered foul. First pitch sinker. 0-1. Schmidt, another pitcher that doesn't have a true fastball. That's part of the reason why I got rid of Stroman. I did, but we'll see what happens here as that swung on a missed 0-2. And that's off the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. Rolled foul again, still 1-2. Schmidt has a couple of different curveballs. He has the big sweeping curve and then a more traditional curve. And Carroll right now spoiling a little bit of everything. He's also got 2 cutters, a sinker, or 2 fastballs and a cutter, and then a changeup. That's off the plate, 2-2. We'll see if as this one hammered to right field, he came in with the cutter, and Carroll was ready for it. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Corbin Carroll's 3rd of the year, a leadoff home run. And a rough start for Schmidt. It wasn't a bad cutter, but he got to it as Jace Peterson, who had a cup of coffee with the Yankees once upon a time, now steps up to the plate. And rolls this one right down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, steps in the bag, 1 away. We look at the Diamondback lineup. Carroll followed by Peterson at short, Marte at second. Peterson, the DH. Walker at first, Gurriel Jr. in left, Suarez at third, Thomas in center, and Moreno behind the plate. So Peterson and Pederson both in the lineup. Marte, 1 home run, 2 RBI, a $188 average so far on the early year. As that misses low to Marte, 1-0. And now this one looped on the left field line. This will slice foul, 1-1. I know that's right. I wanted to... Nope. There we go. We're going to put Dominguez in center and Verdugo in left. As this rolled foul, 1-2. And the 1-2 to Marte. Rolled over to Peraza, getting the start at second base today, giving Gleyber Torres a day off. 2 away. I pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on veteran, Isaac. Jock Peterson, former Dodger, former Giant. 1 home run, 4 RBI, .182 average on the young year. A power threat for sure as that gets away from Schmidt, 1-0. Peterson coming into the year at 186 career home runs, now 187. That's off the plate, 2-0. Being careful with the Diamondbacks cleanup hitter. 3-0, a curveball that did not curve, and the dangerous Christian Walker on deck. And that's ball 4, nibbling at the edges, so a walk from Schmidt. And this inning, marathon first inning for both pitchers, continues as that's off the plate, 1-0. 2-0, 6 straight balls for Schmidt. That's off the plate, 3-0. And Gurriel Jr. on deck.
That's low, ball 4.
Back-to-back walks, and now a mound visit to try to get Schmidt under control. As that brings up Gurriel Jr., a Yankee killer in Toronto. And he's going to pop the first pitch up. Well, I guess the mound visit worked. Dominguez in center, now drifts back a few steps. Makes the catch, and despite the back-to-back walks, no more damage done. But Corbin Carroll, a leadoff home run. We go top 2. It's 2-1 Yankees. Oswald Peraza, 1 for 5 in the young year. That's a 200 average. No home runs, 1 RBI. Wind is carrying to right today. And that's off the plate, 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Yeah, I mean, you know, different team, different number, Isaac, so. Neither starter are doing particularly well in the first inning, but after one, it is a 2-1 Yankee lead as Peraza takes a pitch high, 2-0.
That's a ball.
The 2-0 drops a cutter in there at the top of the zone, 2-1. Just got back to clip the edge of the plate. And now the 2-1. So that's low, 3-1.
Ball, that's low.
No, they don't usually update the jersey. That's the last thing to get updated usually, Isaac, is the jersey numbers. The 3-1 to Peraza. High ball 4, so a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Dominguez. That's already the 3rd walk for Nelson. There goes Peraza. He's trying to steal second. To throw down by Moreno in time. Just got him. A perfect throw by Moreno. Peraza did not get a great jump. And he is caught stealing. First caught stealing of the year for the Yankees. Mind you, it's only our 2nd stolen base attempt. As Dominguez will sky this to right. Down the right field line. Foul ground. Just reaches the first row. 1-1. Yeah, that's weird, Isaac. The 1-1. Dominguez fouls it off 1-2. Well, you can't blame the Yankees for trying to be aggressive, but good on Nelson. Peraza got a bad jump and was just thrown out by Moreno. As now Dominguez is going to loop this to right field and run down by Carroll, 2 away. As now the lineup will turn over, and that brings up Alex Verdugo, who's 1 for 1 with a single, and he scored a run on the Judge sac fly. Checked his swing, but it was a strike anyway, 0-1. This is Verdugo's third team. He started his career with the Dodgers, then was traded to the Red Sox in the Mookie Betts trade, and was traded to the Yankees in the offseason for 3 minor league pitchers. As this is rolled over to first base, that will end the inning. We go bottom 2. 2-1 New York still. Eugenio Suarez, 214 average, 1 home run, 3 RBI. Former Red, former Mariner. Came over in the offseason. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. There's a strike with the cutter, 1-1. Schmidt looking to settle down this inning a little. Skies this to fairly deep right. Again, the wind is carrying that way. Judge back. Still back. Oh, it's off his glove. He misplayed it terribly. Aaron Judge and Suarez digging for third. It's going to be a leadoff triple. Judge couldn't get the angle, got kind of turned around out there in right field. And that is a triple for Suarez as that brings up Alek Thomas. Yep, sorry, Crunk. I mean, I don't know. Nobody knows what your Mariners are doing. Nobody knows. As this one popped foul out of play 0-1. Like, you guys, one day you look like buyers, the next day you look like sellers. I have no idea what you're trying to do with this with your GM there? As it's 0-2 now, as that's fouled off. Yeah. I mean, look, you guys will be competitive again this year, but I have no idea what you're trying to do. As this one popped up to deep left. This should tie the ball game. Verdugo in the corner will make the catch in foul ground. Suarez will tag. Here's the throw. Joe, that was closer than I expected it to be. Suarez, not a great runner, but it was deep enough. And we are tied at 2, as that brings up the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Gold Glove winner last year, no home runs, 2 RBI, and a 300 average. So the judge, as this is grounded to LeMahieu at third. Easy play for DJ, 2 away. The judge fly ball couldn't handle it, and so Arizona ties it up, and that brings up Corbin Carroll. That's a lot of owners, Crunk. That is a lot of owners. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Carroll, Rookie of the Year and an All-Star last year. A big reason why the Diamondbacks won the pennant. There's a strike, 0-2. And this one, it's off for Schmidt. That'll be an infield single as Rizzo just eats it. And they check on Clark, and Clark is slow to get up. This is a bad sign for the Yankees. Looks like he's trying to shake it off, and looks like he will stay in there as Jace Peterson will roll this over to Peraza. He will go to first, and that will end the inning. But the Diamondbacks tie it up. And at the end of 2 full here in the desert, it's 2-2. Anybody else going to see Ghostbusters today? I got my tickets for 5 o'clock. Anthony Volpe, 2 home runs, 7 RBI, 267 average, walked in his first at-bat and came around to score. Scored the second Yankees run as he takes a pitch high, 1-0. Volpe usually at the bottom of the lineup, getting a shot at the 2-hole today, like another great Yankee shortstop. As this swung on and missed, 1-1. With some changes to the lineup, some backups in there. Peraza getting the start at second instead of Glaber. Stanton getting a day off to give Soto a half day off at the DH spot. So that's off the plate, 2-1. Yankees trying to keep everybody fresh here early in the season as this one is ripped to center field, and that's a solid base hit. So a leadoff single for Volpe. There goes Volpe. The pitch is low and outside the throwdown, not in time. So Anthony Volpe swipes his first steal of the year. Volpe, a 2020 man in his rookie year. Thanks, Crunk. Have a good day, buddy. And that now puts a man in scoring position for Soto, who also walked in his first at-bat. And there's a strike at the knees, 1-1, good changeup. The 1-1, hammered to right field. This one fairly deep, and this one is gone! Goodbye, baseball! Another laser beam home run off the bat of Juan Soto. 109 off the bat. It only went 376 because when it's that low, it can't really go very far. But it was high enough to get over the wall. And the Yankees have doubled their run output and now take a 2-run lead. It's 4-2 New York. He put a charge into that one. That brings up Aaron Judge, who had a sac fly in his first at-bat as he takes a pitch high, 1-0.
No strike.
It was Judge's 6th RBI of the year. Batting cleanup today. Usually he's in the 2-hole. As he takes a strike there, 1-1. 2-time home run champion. Former MVP. Nelson, this will already be his 45th pitch of the day. And it's inside, and the count goes 2-1. And the 2-1. Smacked foul, late on a fastball at the knees, 2-2. Good pitch there from Nelson. The 2-2. Smack to the left side, and that is going to be through for a base hit. Just out of the reach of Peterson, the shortstop on the dive. A little seeing eye single, and that brings up Anthony Rizzo, who struck out in his first at-bat. He's 4 for 10 on the year. Judge, after his injury last year, now a little below average speed, as that's a strike at the knees, 0-1. See there, Anthony Rizzo, 1,500 career hits in his 14-year career. Again, as I mentioned, 3 home runs now shy of 300. Rizzo, probably a borderline Hall of Famer, depending on how his career ends, as that's off the plate 1-1. Obviously, winning the World Series with the Cubs. He has an MVP. He's got a platinum glove. I believe he's got an MVP, right? He's got the hardware, but we'll see if he can hit some more plateaus and those major statistical milestones that the voters like, because that's inside 2-1. The 2-1 to Rizzo. Hammered foul out in front of an inside cutter, 2-2. Good pitch to hit, but out in front of it. And that'll make it 2-2 now. And Rizzo maybe a hair late on it. Skies at the deep right center. Thomas back makes the catch, 1 away. Again, the wind is carrying to right today. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 1 with an RBI single in his first at-bat. Now has 3 ribby on the year. 3 for 13 on this young season. Swing and miss on a low cutter, 0-1. LeMahieu, a 4-time Gold Glover, including the first ever utility Gold Glove. As this roll to the left side could be 2. Peterson to second for 1, on to first. An inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. But Juan Soto gives the Yankees back the lead. After a Volpe single and stolen base, a 2-run shot by Soto. We go bottom 3. It's 4-2 New York. Ketel Marte grounded out in his first at-bat, now 3 for 17 on the young season. Ooh, and a 50-50 pitch. Schmidt does not get the call on. 1-0. There's a strike on the outside edge. 1-1.
1-1.
You'd love to see Schmidt throw up a 0 here. Well, and that's a good start. Ground ball to LeMahieu. He'll fire to first. 1 away. Peterson, now the DH. He walked in his first at bat. First of 2 walks in that first inning. And hammers this one foul. 0-1. Peterson still has plenty of pop in that bat. There's a strike, 0-2. A lot of teams will deal with his mediocre average and speed and inability to read the field. That's, LeMahieu, what a diving stop! Fires the first and throws out Peterson 2 away. LeMahieu has been busy in the hot corner today already. But as I was saying, a lot of teams will deal with Peterson's shortcomings. The A as a lefty bat, and B, he can still crush it. Christian Walker walked in his first at-bat. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Good cutter from Schmidt. Walker, a solo home run on the year to go with a .143 average. As this fouled off at the plate, 0-2. And this one rolled over to Peraza, so a 3 ground ball inning. And a nice big fat goose egg for the Diamondbacks. We go top 4. Yankees up 4-2. Austin Wells flew out in his first at-bat. 7 for 15 on the young year. And the first pitch from Nelson. Check swing. Went around, says the umpire. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Inside. 1-1. Good take there by Wells. And the 1-1. Off the plate. 2-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the 2-1. Fouled straight back out of play, 2-2. A little late on the fastball there. And the 2-2 now. That's off the plate, 3-2. With Peraza on deck. 60th pitch of the day for Nelson. Ooh, called ball 4. A borderline pitch. 4th walk given up by Nelson. Really should have been called strike 3, but that corner has not been called much today. Peraza walked and then was caught stealing earlier. Fouls off a changeup here, 0-1. Wells below average speed, but good speed for a catcher, though. The 0-1. There's a strike that whispers across the inside edge, 0-2. Meanwhile, Joe Mantiply warming in the Diamondback bullpen, the lefty. And the 0-2. And that's up the middle and through for a base hit. Wells will hold at second. So a single for Peraza. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 1. And Dominguez is going to sky this to deep right center field. Going back. Still back. Looking up. It's gone! Again, the ball is carrying that way. The Martian puts one into orbit for the first time this year. Goodbye, baseball! 410 feet to right center. A 3-run shot. And Dominguez busts this one wide open here in the fourth. It's now a 5-run Yankee lead. Jason Dominguez. Oh my goodness. I don't think that ball leaves the yard on a normal day, but again, the wind is going that way. Joe Mantiply now making his second appearance of the year. Verdugo 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. So Nelson's day is over. He goes 3+ innings, gives up 7. In the 0-1, Verdugo rips it foul, 0-2. And the 0-2, rolled over to the right side. Marte is there, fires the first, 1 away. Anthony Volpe, a walk, a single, 2-run scored, a stolen base. Now 5 for 16 on the young year. And he's going to hammer one to deep left center field. Going back is Thomas, and he can't make the catch. That will fall into the alley. It'll be a double for Volpe. His first double of the year, and now that brings up Juan Soto, who has walked and hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat and swings over the top of a changeup there, 0-1. Soto now 3 home runs, 10 RBI in the year. Mantiply, a sinker, curveball, changeup, fastball pitcher, only hits 92 on the gun. Soto fouls off a sinker there, 0-2. And the 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Soto lays off the curve. And now rolls this one to the right side. Marte is there. Volpe goes to third. 2 away, though, now here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Judge, who has hit a RBI sac fly and has also singled today. He's now 6 for 19 on the year. Chance for another RBI here if he can get another single or more. So he takes a pitch low, 1-0. You also have to imagine that Mantiply probably going to be careful with Judge, with another lefty due up in Rizzo. So he fouls off a sinker there, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1.
Nope, that's in.
And the 2-1. Rolled foul to the right side, 2-2. The 2-2 to Judge. Check the swing. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. And the count now full with Rizzo on deck. The 3-2. And Judge stays alive. That was a good changeup from Mantiply. Too close to take. And Judge spoils it foul. Oh, and that was a mistake. Middle sinker. That will score Volpe easily. It's one hop against the wall. Judge will cruise into second with an RBI double. Second ribby of the day, second double of the year, and it's 8-2 Yankees. As that brings up Rizzo, who's 0 for 2 today. And Rizzo will roll that to the right side. Marte is there. Will settle. fire to first, and that will end the inning. But the Yankees put up a 4 spot, and we go bottom 4, now up 8-2. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now up at the plate. He will foul off the first pitch. 0-1. And now fouls off a cutter. 0-2. Fouls off a change. Still 0-2. And fouls that one off, staying alive. That's in the dirt. Good block by Wells. Trying to get in the chase. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. And Schmidt is quietly retired 6 in a row now. Suarez, a triple and a run scored. You could argue that Judge shoulda, coulda made the catch, but it was a tough path. And again, the wind really blowing out to right tonight. Swinging away at miss. 0-1. Making it harder on balls into right field. Check swing went around 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And this one pulled to LeMahieu. LeMahieu, that's his 4th chance of the day. Throws out Suarez easily, 2 away. And that brings up Alek Thomas, who had his first RBI of the year in the sac fly that drove in Suarez. And takes a strike, 0-1. And there's another quick strike, 0-2. And the 0-2. Chopped again to LeMahieu, and Clark Schmidt has nicely settled down here the last couple of innings as LeMahieu throws out Thomas, and we go top 5. Still 8-2 Yankees. LeMahieu 1 for 2 with an RBI single. The leadoff against the lefty Mantiply still in there. As DJ swings over the top of a sinker, 0-1. LeMahieu acquired via free agency after playing for the Rockies. Zemis is low, 1-1 for the Yankees. Signed a 2-year deal. Then got a 6-year extension, which is he's in the middle of now. Will likely retire in pinstripes. The 1-1 off the plate, 2-1. Good take there by LeMahieu as Mantiply tried to go backdoor with the curve. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Austin Wells on deck. The 3-1 to DJ. Oh, it was ball 4. Chased the sinker in the dirt. 3-2. And he knows it also. The payoff pitch. Oh, and a generous strike call. That one was off the plate also. LeMahieu took it, but he got punched out. 1 away. Oh, goodness. That brings up Wells, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. And Wells will sky this one to fairly deep right. Corbin Carroll in the corner. In foul ground, makes the catch 2 away. So, LeMahieu should have walked. A couple of times, actually. Oswald Peraza 1 for 1. A single, a walk, and a run scored. He was on when Dominguez homered. And he will punch this one foul, 0-1. And the 0-1 off the plate, 1-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And the 1-1. Rolled foul to the right side, 1-2. Mantiply trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here. The 1-2. Checked his swing, did not go. Good take there on the low changeup, 2-2. Swing and a miss, but got him on another one, strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning for Mantiply. We go bottom 5. Yankees still up by 6 as Gabriel Moreno, a ground out victim in his first at-bat, will lead off here against Schmidt. And he's going to ground this deep into the hole. Volpe, a off-balance throw, got him, 1 away. That brings up Corbin Carroll, who has had a solo home run and a single. He is the one hitter who has not had an issue with Schmidt, but there's a generous strike call, 0-1. As this rolled foul, 0-2. The 0-2 to Carroll in his sophomore season. In the dirt, wouldn't chase the curve, 1-2. And this one grounded to Rizzo. He'll take it himself, 2 away. So Schmidt finally retires Carroll, and that brings up Jace Peterson, who was grounded out twice. This is his second start of the year, 0 for 5 on the year now. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Jace Peterson, a former Athletic, former Yankee, again, as I mentioned, is this one ripped to right field, and Judge makes the running grab. Using his full 6'7" frame, reached up, and just got it into the webbing. Another 1-2-3 inning for Schmidt. We go top 6. Yankees still up by 6. Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run in his last at-bat, his first home run of the year. Takes a strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Switch hitter now batting from the right side. 0-1, oof, late on the sinker there, 0-2. And Mantiply, usually a one-inning guy, giving the Diamondbacks some good length and relief as Dominguez spoils that inside fastball foul, still 0-2. Chased the bad one, but at least got a piece of it. The 0-2 again. Smack toward left field and deep, but right at the left fielder, Gurriel Jr., 1 away. That brings up Alex Verdugo, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Swings over the top of a curveball there, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a curve again, 0-2.
0-2.
The 0-2 to Verdugo. Mantiply continues to work well here, and just got a piece of that curve to stay alive. Still 0-2. Another 0-2, and this one served to right field and deep. Carroll, though, will run it back and run it down, I should say. 2 away. Good contact here for the Yankees this inning, but nothing to show for it. Anthony Volpe, a double, a single, a walk, 3 runs scored. Having himself a nice day here so far in the desert. The first pitch from Mantiply is crushed foul, 0-1. Out in front of that sinker. Also has a stolen base today, does Volpe. The 0-1. Hammered towards left center field and deep. Going back, looking up, it's off the top of the wall. Nicely played by Thomas out there. He will hold Volpe to another double. His second double of the year. And Volpe really taking to the 2 spot, as that brings up Juan Soto, who's 1 for 2. That's low and outside, 1-0. Soto, a walk today and a 2-run home run that gave the Yankees the lead again. His first 2-0 Yankees, then Diamondbacks tied it at 2. And then Soto hit the 2-run home run, and Yankees have added on since and not looked back. The 2-0 to Soto. 3 bad ones in a row. Judge on deck. Really getting into the teeth of the Yankee lineup here. Soto will take all the way. There's a strike with the sinker. 3-1. And the 3-1. Rolled foul, 3-2. The borderline pitch might have been ball 4. The payoff pitch to Soto. Rolled to the right side. Marte is there. Fields it on a short hop. Fires the first. And that'll end the inning. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up by 6. Marte has grounded out twice and will lead off the 6th here. Schmidt has really settled down after the first couple of innings, as this one rolled over to Rizzo, and he will take it himself, 1 away. To be fair, it was the 2 walks. He gave a solo home run. He gave a couple, had just a real couple, just inconsistent. One of those walks was to Peterson, who is now up here. Jacques Peterson. Checked his swing, did not go. It's low, 1-0.
1-0.
And now rolls a changeup foul to the left side, 1-1. The 1-1 from Schmidt. Hammered to the right side. Peraza fields on a short hop. Fires the first. 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman,
Christian Walker 0 for 1. One of those other walks.
Walker.
Skies this to fairly deep left. Verdugo is there, drifting to his left. Makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for Schmidt. And we go top 7. Yankees still up by 6. Kyle Nelson now in. 3rd appearance of the year. Mantiply did a really nice job. Only get 1 run in long relief there. Judge 2 for 2. A double, a single, a sac fly, a couple of RBIs. And Judge, late on that middle fastball. 0-1. Slider, fastball, cutter pitcher. Kyle Nelson will top out about 94. And late on a fastball again, 0-2. He's got kind of a funky delivery. Hard to pick it up a little bit. And swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Moreno flips the first to complete the play. 1 away. And that'll bring up Anthony Rizzo, who is 0 for 3.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
That pitch misses inside. 1-0. Miguel Castro, former Yankee, and Scott McGough warming in the pen for the Diamondbacks. Rizzo out in front of a low slider, a 1-1.
1-1.
And that slider misses low again, but Rizzo lays off of it. 2-1. The 2-1 to Rizzo. Off the plate, 3-1. DJ LeMahieu on deck.
3-1.
The 3-1. Oof, again, out in front of that slider, 3-2. Good pitch to hit, but out in front of it. The payoff pitch to Rizzo. Hammered towards right center field. Corbin Carroll racing over, makes the catch, 2 away. Good contact by Rizzo, but Carroll covers a lot of ground out there. And that brings up LeMahieu, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Was punched out looking in his last at-bat. And the backdoor slider just misses the plate, says the umpire, 1-0. The 1-0. LeMahieu fouls that middle fastball straight back, 1-1. Just a little out in front as Nelson took a little something off of it. The 1-1. LeMahieu punches that one foul, 1-2. And the 1-2. Inside, 2-2. The 2-2. And LeMahieu stays alive on a belt-high fastball. Fouls it off to the right side. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 from Kyle Nelson. Just a little high, and the count goes full. Austin Wells on deck. The payoff pitch. And LeMahieu's going to serve this to fairly deep left, but Gurriel Jr. able to run it down to end the inning. Good contact. Again, nothing to show for it, though, for the Yanks. We go bottom 7. Got him stretch. Yankees up 8-2. Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 today. And Clark Schmidt's still in there. See if the Yankees can get 7 out of him. Is this one pulled foul? 0-1. Probably is, no matter what, his last inning of work. Is this one by LeMahieu? That's a base hit. So Gurriel gets a little off the schneid. Now 2 for 15 on the year. That's pulled by LeMahieu. And the Yankees are going to... Ian Hamilton going to start warming for the Yanks. As is Victor Gonzalez. Suarez 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored. Takes one low, 1-0. This one ripped foul, 1-1. Again, Schmidt getting a lot of ground balls today. Would love another one here. It's a hanging curveball, though. That's going to go into the corner. That's going to be a base hit. Verdugo will dig it out there. They're going to wave the runner home. Here's the relay. It is in plenty of time. No. Oh, Wells dropped it. Wells dropped it. The relay was in plenty of time, but Wells dropped the ball. So the run does score. It's 8-3 Yankees. It looks like just popped out on the tag. It's an RBI double for Suarez. Oh, what a shame.
One ball, no strike.
What a shame. That should have been, that looked like it was bang, bang, and would have been easy, as there's a backdoor curve for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2.
1 and 2's the count.
So that misses low, 2-2. Strike 3 called, down looking Thomas. Pitch at the knees, only the second K for Schmidt, and that brings up Gabriel Moreno, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. There's a strike, 0-1.
0 and 1.
And this one ripped on the left field line, foul, 0-2. And this one rolled over to LeMahieu. He checks the runner, fires the first, 2 away.
Got it.
Yeah, Rays, it's just, it's a really, really crazy week, but it's still also opening week for the show, so I wanted to stream. So that brings up Corbin Carroll, who's had Schmidt's number, and that's going to, we're going to go to the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez is going to come in to face the top of the lineup now. 6 2/3 for Schmidt, though. 3 runs. The runner on second, his responsibility, but a really nice outing for the Yankees' temporarily fifth starter. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's a really, really busy week for me. And, like, I'm going to be really busy later in the day, like, every day this week. So it's just one of those things, though, where... So it was either streaming today... Because I mentioned to folks I lost my job, so I have no job right now. Or don't stream, so. Corbin Carroll, 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Chops this softly up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Peraza. Carroll's just too fast, an infield single. Carroll is too fast. It might be the fastest man in baseball now. Peraza did a good job keeping on the infield, keep that run from scoring, and that brings up Jace Peterson now, who's 0 for 3. He takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Anybody else, Peraza probably throws him out on that play. That's off the plate, 1-1. This one blooped to left field. Verdugo makes the running grab. So that closes the line on Schmidt. Suarez picks up an RBI in the double. Mostly because of the dropped ball. And again, if Wells holds on to this, on the tag, it gets knocked out. If Wells holds on to it, that run never scores. We go top 8. Yankees up 8-3 as Scott McGough? No idea. Scotty over here making his 4th appearance of the year. Austin Wells 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored. Will lead off against Scotty. And actually, I'm going to have Gonzalez also start the 7th for Marte and Peterson. And then probably bring in Hamilton for Walker. First pitch from Scotty. And Wells pops it foul and out of play. Backdoor slider, 0-1. Scotty, a fastball slider splitter pitcher. He'll top out about 96. Has a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. As Wells punches this foul, 0-2. The 0-2. And Wells a little late on it, but skies it to left, fairly deep. Gurriel, though, will run it down near the line, 1 away. Oswald Peraza, 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Also a walk. Also got caught stealing. So a busy day for him. And late on a fastball there, fouls it straight back, 0-1. The 0-1 to Peraza. Off the plate, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A pathetic 15,000 people here in Arizona for your National League champions. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2.
1 and 2's the count.
And now the 1-2. Way low and outside in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2 to Peraza. Off the end of the bat, little humpback liner, but Peterson goes back and makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run. Now 3 for 10 on the year. Getting the start in center field today. As Verdugo moved over to left and Soto's the DH, Stanton sitting. As Dominguez turns on this one and rips it foul 0-1. Out in front on that fastball. The 0-1. Oh, and he got another one to dead center. The Martian. He's going to put a crater on the moon with that one. Goodbye, baseball. To dead center. Almost 109 off the bat, 439 feet. His second home run of the day and the year, and it's 9-3 Yankees. A 2-home run day for Jason Dominguez. That brings up Alex Verdugo, who's 1 for 4 with a single and a run scored. A hanging slider from Scotty. As that's off the plate to Verdugo, 1-0. And the 1-0. Hammered foul, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a low fastball, 1-2.
1-2.
And the 1-2 to Verdugo. Way inside, 2-2.
2-2.
See, jackknifes out of the way of that slider. The 2-2. Rolled to the right side. Walker there, picks it, takes it himself, and that'll end the inning.
That's an out.
The Yankees pick up a run. Jason Dominguez, his second home run of the day and the year. We go bottom 8, 9-3 Yanks. Ketel Marte,
For the Diamondbacks,
0 for 3 today. We'll turn around to the right side to take on Victor Gonzalez, who's still in there. As this one rolled to third, LeMahieu from foul ground. A Jeter-esque throw, just got him, one away. Beautiful play there by LeMahieu, as that brings up Jacques Peterson, who's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Peterson.
And this one popped up on the infield. Rizzo down from first. Makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2. Honestly, just might see if he can't have Gonzalez keep going. Just to save the bullpen a bit. There's a strike, 0-1. Because you got a few righties. I'll have Hamilton come in for the 9th, maybe. The 0-1. Rolled foul, 0-2. That's in the dirt, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Walker stays alive, smacks that foul, still 1-2. And another foul ball. And this one grounded to Volpe. So Victor Gonzalez with an inning and third of relief. As Volpe throws out Walker, and we go top 9. Yankees still up by 6. Miguel Castro coming on his 4th appearance of the year. 2-0 in relief already for the Diamondbacks. A 2.7 ERA. Volpe, 2 doubles, a single, 3 runs scored. It looks like Hamilton will indeed come in for the 9th. Which is good because the rest of the Yankee bullpen really needed the day off, as that's inside
1-0.
1-0. And the 1-0, rolled foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Whoa, and he plunks him.
Take your base.
Volpe not happy as he stares at Castro. That brings up Soto, 1 for 3 today with a 2-run home run. Also had a walk.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Swings and misses on a sinker there, 0-1. Castro, a sinker, slider, changeup pitcher. He'll hit 97 on the gun. Soto rolls a slider foul, 0-2. And the 0-2. Soto out in front of that slider, pulls it foul, still 0-2. So credit where it's due, the Diamondbacks bullpen has, at least up to this point, done a very good job. Only giving up 2 runs to the Yankees. 7 charged to Ryan Nelson. That's inside to Soto, 2-2. In 3 innings of work.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And 3 runs, only 3 runs given up by Clark Schmidt in 6 2/3. So the 2-2 rolled foul, still 2-2. And this one rolled foul again, still 2-2. Yankees up 9-3 here in the 9th. Looking to take the first of this 3-game set in the desert. Soto the DH today. Is this one a little slow roller on the first baseline? Castro's only play is the first. Kind of a swinging bunt as Volpe goes to second. 1 away. Aaron Judge 2 for 3. A double, a single, a walk, 2 RBI today. Chance for another one here. Actually, it wasn't a walk. My apologies. It was a sac fly. That's where that other at-bat was. It's an RBI sac fly as Judge rolls that sinker foul. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on that power sinker on the inside edge. 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Expect the slider here. The 0-2. No, it was a changeup, actually. It stayed inside.
1-2.
And off the plate, 1-2. And up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Volpe being waved home. He will score easily. It is 10-3 Yankees. Judge's 3rd RBI of the day. And that brings up Anthony Rizzo, who's 0 for 4. And he hits a little chopper in front of the plate. Moreno will go to first for the second out of the inning as Judge advances to second. DJ LeMahieu 1 for 4 with an RBI single. He's 3 for 16 on the year. Rolls a sinker foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. Swing and a miss on a slider in the dirt, 0-2.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Chop to the left side. Peterson is there. He will fire to first, and that will end the inning. Yankees, though, scratch out another run. We go bottom 9. Yankees up 10-3. Ian Hamilton making his 3rd appearance of the year. He's given up several runs. Trying to get that ERA under control. Of course, still very early. And he also knows that if he doesn't, he might be trade bait. First pitch to Gurriel, fouled back out of play, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. Here to clean up the 9th. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. That brings up Suarez. 2 for 3, a double, a triple, a run scored, an RBI. That misses inside 1-0. It's basically Suarez and Carroll have done really a ton of the damage today for Arizona, as there's a strike, 1-1.
1-1.
Now swing and a miss late on a fastball at 97, 1-2. And he struck him out. Strike 3, chased the low slider, 2 away. Now Alek Thomas 0 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. He pops this foul and out of play, 0-1. Last hope for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike to the knees, down to their last strike now. And this one just foul of 3rd. Still 0-2. And then we'll not chase the high fastball, 1-2. Or the low slider, count now 2-2. Now rips one foul, still 2-2. This one to the right side. Peraza deep in the hole. Flips the first in time. That's your ball game. The Yankees get back on the winning side of the column and pick up their 5th or 4th win in 5 games. Clark Schmidt gets the W. Nelson the loss. No save, of course, as a nice inning from Hamilton there. Hopefully this straightens him out. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 2 home runs by Dominguez, who's your player of the game, had 4 RBI. Schmidt, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 runs, 6 2/3. Nelson, 3 innings, 7 hits, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, 7 runs. Takes the L. So now Garrett Cole versus Zach Gallen. Should be a good one. And now Clark Schmidt. Now as things get reset, we're going to put Michael King back into the rotation. Made some big moves yesterday. We'll see if Musgrove and King can't straighten themselves out here in pinstripes. And of course, we're going to save the game. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set the Tater sponsorship. Wouldn't have had a lot that game anyway, but still, at least for now. And with Cole coming up, it's pretty good. So, I knew I was forgetting something. Let's save again. I'm also going to run a quick commercial. I haven't been running commercials this week, and as I mentioned, unfortunately, I lost my job, and while they're only pennies, I'll take them. Plus, I gotta make a quick text. I gotta text somebody. I will be back in about a minute and a half. All right, and we are back. All right. So tomorrow should be fun because of the Montgomery and Musgrove. As we've redone our rotation. Again, if you missed it, we sent Caleb Ferguson, the lefty out of the bullpen, Marcus Stroman and Carlos Rodon to the Padres for Joe Musgrove and Michael King. And then we signed our boy Jordan Montgomery to a 7-year, $49 million deal, or $7 million a year, which, goodness, if the Yankees could do that in real life, that'd be amazing. Supposedly the Yankees are trying to bring Montgomery back now that Snell went to San Francisco. We'll see what happens. But, so Jordan Montgomery He's back in New York. That's a huge upgrade for my pitching staff. Anyway, Gallen versus Cole. The Yankees did a good job there pitching, get that ERA to come down. So obviously Schmidt not available. Canley still not available after pitching 3 days in a row. Victor Gonzalez now not available. But Loizaga, Holmes, Efros, and probably if we needed an out from Hamilton or two, we could probably push him. But yeah, that's probably the way it's going to go right now. So Garrett Cole. And then let's see. Soto had a half day off. See, Wells needs a day off, so Jose Trevino will get the start. Let's see. Who else? Glaber's back. He's good. Verdugo. Let's see. I'm thinking... goodness. I think... I don't want, let's see, we're going to put Soto on the left. I'm thinking if we give Judge the day off, or even a half day off. Or Volpe. I'm trying to think. I like my normal lineup. I just like it a lot. Verdugo's fine. Soto now is fine after DHing. He'll be good we have an off day after this Arizona series, so put him back in left. Glaber. The thing is, I don't want Stanton to keep missing, but he can't. That's the problem with Stanton. He can't play the field. He can't. He's a liability at this point. And I'd love to give Volpe a day off, like a proper day off, and see Peraza's played a couple days. I could put in Cabrera. I might do that, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give. I need the spot. I need this. I need the spot. It's too valuable. And then I think put Dominguez in again, who tore the cover off the ball. I think I'm gonna give Volpe. I'm gonna put Cabrera in for Volpe. Give him a proper day off. Especially against the righty Zach Gallen. And then let's see. So Verdugo, Judge, Soto, Torres, Rizzo. We'll put LeMahieu. And then and then we're gonna put Cabrera, Trevino, and Dominguez. This way it's still lefty, righty, or at least switch hitters down the lineup. So Stanton goes back to the bench. Volpe, Wells, Peraza. I could put Grisham in at some point. But I think this is the way to go. This way we don't take Judge's bat out of the lineup. Grisham had a really good debut. Went 2 for 5 against the Stros. So, but Verdugo in left. Dominguez in center. Soto in right. Glaber. Yeah, and I think that's how we go. So that's, yeah, try and keep everybody fresh. Try and keep everybody sharp. Make sure everybody's getting their ABs. And hope that Verdugo and LeMahieu get off the schneid. Otherwise, Verdugo may lose his spot to... might put Grisham in next game just because. Zach Gallen gave up 3 runs in 7 innings in his first start of the year. Had a no decision. He also had 1 walk during that time. Verdugo, 1 home run, 5 RBI, a .188 average. Had a single in yesterday's game. Gallen, a tough challenge. A fastball, knuckle curve, changeup, cutter, slider pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun, I think that said. So that's off the plate. Oh, no, they called a strike. Wow. 0-1. Yeah, that's 96. I do not like the new user interface, the new fonts and everything they did this year in the show. Not a fan. As this pulled foul by Verdugo, 0-2. Because the 6s look like 8s and the 8s look like 6s. It's very hard to tell. The 0-2. Up and in, 1-2.
0-1.
The 1-2 to Verdugo. Sky to right. Fairly shallow. Corbin Carroll is there, makes the catch, 1 away. We'll look at the Yankee lineup. Judge the DH today following Verdugo. Soto in the 3-hole. Torres back in cleanup. Rizzo at 5. LeMahieu 6. Ozzy Cabrera gets to start at short today. He's batting 7th. Jose Trevino behind the plate. And Jason Dominguez batting 9th again in center field after a 2-home-run day on the first game of this series. Can't blame the Yankees for wanting to put him back in the lineup. Judge hitting .364, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. He had a big day yesterday. Wind is carrying the dead center today. And Judge rolls this fastball foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Judge. Popped him up. Just out in front of a cutter. And the catch will be made by the shortstop right on the line. He had the angle there in left field, 2 away. That's Perdomo back in there. Had the day off yesterday. Juan Soto, .417 average, 3 home runs, 10 RBI. Leads the Yankees with 10 ribby. And he skies this one to deep right, but it is going to slice just foul. 0-1, just a hair out in front of that one. He was ready. The 0-1 to Soto. Oof, swings through the knuckle curve, 0-2. Just missed it. The 0-2 from Gallen. Pulled to the right side, but right there is Marte. He will flip to first. The Yankees go in order, 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 1. No score in the desert. Garrett Cole got a no decision as well in his first start of the year. Gave up 2 runs in 6 2/3. A whip well under 1. Had 8 strikeouts. Walked only 1 man. Corbin Carroll had a big day yesterday. 3 home runs, 4 RBI. Now on the year, hitting .421. Went 3 for 4 yesterday against Yankee pitching. Takes a strike there. 0-1. Jose Trevino in the
That's the ball.
holier-than-thou all-white catcher's gear. Fouls this back out of play. 1-2 does Carroll. And that's, a generous no-strike call. Cole wanted to know where it was because it sure looked like that knuckle curve hit the knees. But Carroll helps him out, swings and misses the next one anyway, 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo now. He had the day off yesterday. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hitting .357 on the year. That misses low, 1-1. Perdomo, no home runs, 4 RBI in the young season. Pops this one foul and out of play behind the visitors' dugout. The 1-2 now to Perdomo. And rolls 1 foul. We'll do it again. This one skied to left. Verdugo is there. Makes the catch, 2 away. We now look at the Diamondback lineup. Carroll and Perdomo, we saw, followed by Marte. Jacques Peterson, the DH. Christian Walker at first. Gurriel Jr. in left. Alec Thomas in center. Gabe Moreno behind the plate. And Jace Peterson at third today. It's Marte, 1 home run, 2 RBI. .150 average. Nobody really hitting in this lineup aside from Carroll. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Corbin Carroll really doing a lot of heavy lifting here in the early season to make sure the Diamondbacks are at least 3-2 as they begin their National League pennant defense. That's off the plate, 2-1 to Marte.
2-1.
There's a strike with the cutter. Count level now at 2. The 2-2 from Cole. Last year's Cy Young Award winner. And this fouled off by Marte. Still 2-2. And he golfs one foul. 3-2. It's a low and away fastball. He gets a piece of that changeup, still 2-2. And skies one to fairly deep right. Soto back in the corner, right on the line, makes the catch to end the inning. We go top 2. No score as both teams go down in order in the first. Gleyber Torres hitting a ridiculous .579 at his first day off of the year yesterday. 2 home runs, 5 RBI. A 2-time All-Star. We can make it 3. The good outing this year, we'll say. As that's off the plate 1-0. Gleyber, his entire career with the Yankees. The 1-0. Checked his swing, but went around, says the umpire, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the plate 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the 2-1 to Gleyber. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 2-2.
2 balls.
Out in front as Gallen took something off of that one. And the 2-2. Inside, the count now full.
Count.
Anthony Rizzo on deck. And the 3-2. Golf to left field. Gurriel coming on, makes the catch, 1 away. Good contact there in the backdoor slider, but it hung up there for Gurriel. And now that brings up Anthony Rizzo. Coming off an 0 for 5 days. Still hitting .286 in the young season. 2 home runs, 4 RBI. And rolls the first pitch from Gallen through the right side for a base hit. So a 1-out single for Rizzo. First hit of the day for either team, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu, hitting a .176. Had an RBI single in yesterday's game. And now, out in front of that fastball, pulls it down the left field line, foul, 0-1. LeMahieu, a former 2-time batting champion. In the 0-1, off the plate, 1-1. Rizzo, terrible speed off of first. The 1-1. And LeMahieu swings over the top of that curve, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gonna be a 1-2 now. Inside, 2-2. Good take there in the changeup by LeMahieu. The 2-2. LeMahieu rolls it softly to the left side. Could be 2 to flip to second for 1. On to first. An inning ending around the horn. Double play. 5-4-3 goes the Diamondbacks defense. And now here comes Jock Peterson leading off the bottom of the second. Peterson hitting a .143. Did not do anything in yesterday's ball game. Takes the first pitch fastball and rips it foul. 0-1. Peterson hitting on sitting on 187 home runs for his career. So that's off the plate, 1-1. It's expected he'll get to that 200 home run plateau sometime this year. There's a strike, 1-2. Of course, it just won't happen while the Yankees are in town. As he fouls off a low curveball, 1-2 still. And that's in the dirt, 2-2. Peterson lays off the back foot slider. Strike 3, down looking on the fastball. 1 away. Second K for Cole. And that brings up Christian Walker hitting a .118. And he takes a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's another strike, 0-2. Good change up there. Walker coming off his second straight Gold Glove. That's off the plate. Would not chase, 1-2. Ooh, and a generous no call on the 50-50 curve, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, got him to chase that slider, though, strike 3, 2 away. Now 3 Ks for Cole. And that brings up Gurriel Jr., hitting a .125 on the year, 2 for 16. Grounds that to Cabrera at short, who fires the first. And we go top 3, still no score. Bottom of the Yankee lineup due up. Ozzy Cabrera, 2 for 10 on the year. That's a 200 average. 1 home run, 2 RBI. He's had a couple of starts at third. Now starting at short today. And pops the knuckle curve foul and out of play, 0-1. He's a super utility man, they call him. He can play every position except for pitch and catch. This foul back on a play 0-2, and that's why he's on the bench. But getting a start today, the 0-2 off the plate, 1-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He's had a little bit of time at first base this year. He's been moved all around. The 1-2. Hammered to right and deep. If it's fair, it's trouble. It is gone! The Ozman cometh. He just wrapped it around the foul pole. Goodbye, baseball. His second home run of the year. RBI number 3. Just cleared the fence, but it counts all the same. It's 1-0 Yankees. Cabrera out in front gets the good wood on it. And again, the wind is carrying out today, and that just cleared the fence and just kept fair the foul pole. Jose Trevino now, 2 for 4 in the year, swinging a miss there, 0-1.
0-1.
No home runs, 1 RBI. Former Platinum Glove winner. Getting his second start of the year as he's kind of taking on more of a mentorship role for Austin Wells. But still, he'll still get probably a start every 4 days or so. Check swing, did he go? No, says the first base umpire, but oof, might have been a strike anyway, but maybe because of the swing threw the umpire off. 1-2, now to Trevino. And that's low, 2-2. He'll also get the start. Trevino will also start against lefties. So it's when Wells needs a break and when it's lefties on the mound. That's off the plate. The count now full. And Dominguez on deck. Gallen not happy with that no call. As Trevino smacks it up the middle. Tough play for Perdomo. Pirouettes, fires, and gets Trevino. Anybody else running might have beat that out. But a nice play by Perdomo to get the catcher, and that's 1 away, and that brings up Dominguez. Had his first 2 home runs of the year yesterday, also his first 4 RBI. As he hammers this foul, 0-1. So he earned himself a second straight start in center field. He had a start in Houston as well. That's rolled foul, but also a chance to give Judge a half day off. The 0-2 off the plate to Dominguez, 1-2. 1-0 Yankees on the solo home run by Oswaldo Cabrera. So that misses down and in, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
The 2-2. And this one rolled softly to first. Walker there will take it himself. 2 away.
He's out.
Alex Verdugo flew out in his first at-bat. He's now 3 for 17 on the year.
Alex Verdugo.
And takes a pitch high, 1-0. The 1-0 rolled foul to the left side, 1-1. Verdugo has another bad day at the plate. Might have to put Grisham in there tomorrow. The 1-1 rolled to the right side. Walker again there. Will flip to Gallen covering and just wins the race to the bag to end the inning. But again, the Yankees do put a run on the board. Oswaldo Cabrera, his second home run of the year. It's 1-0 Yanks. Alec Thomas, no home runs, 1 RBI, a .154 average. An RBI came in yesterday's game, a 10-3 loss to these Yankees. That's just off the plate, 1-0. Former second-round draft pick of the Diamondbacks. There's a strike on the outside edge, 1-1. The 1-1 fouled off at the plate, 1-2. And this one jammed him, rolled over to Rizzo. He'll take it himself, 1 away. Good cutter there from Cole. Gabe Moreno, .231 average, no home runs, 2 RBI, a Gold Glove winner last year. Now steps up to the plate, batting out of the 8-hole today, and fouls the first pitch off to the left side, 0-1. And now swinging a miss on a change, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And this one fouled off the end of the bat, still 0-2. And again, just getting piece of these bad pitches. 2 pitches off the plate. Moreno able to stay alive. And now swinging a miss on the high cutter, strike 3, 2 away. 4 Ks now for Cole, and that brings up Jace Peterson. Still looking for his first hit of the year, giving Suarez a day off at third as that misses low 1-0. Only Peterson's third start of the year, and he's going to rip that right to Rizzo, who makes the play. Nice play in the line drive by Rizzo. 9 up, 9 down for the Diamondbacks. We go top 4. Yankees up 1-0 as Aaron Judge, who popped out in his first at-bat, will lead off here in the top of the 4th. Gallen, only his 40th pitch of the day on the way, and Judge swings through it 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 to Judge. Rolled to first. Walker there. Fields it on a short hop. Takes it himself. 1 away. Juan Soto grounded out in his first at-bat.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch. Rolled to third. Peterson there. Charges. Fires. Got him. 2 away. A little bit of an abbreviated shift there, and it's almost like Soto tried to shoot it down the line, but couldn't. Gleyber Torres lined out in his first at-bat. He's 11 for 20 on the year. And rolls this just foul of third out in front of that hanging curve, 0-1. 1 for his last 6 is Gleyber. Swings through a curve there, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gallen looking for a 6-pitch inning, the 0-2. And I think he'll get it. This one blooped towards left. Coming on, Gurriel makes the catch. And a quick inning for Zach Gallen. We go bottom 4. Still 1-0 Yankees. Corbin Carroll, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. And he's going to sky this one to left center field. Bad jump by Dominguez, and he won't be able to get there. Carroll with his great speed going for 2, and he's just in there ahead of the tag. First double of the year. It was a good throw by Dominguez. Dominguez took a step to his left. If he immediately breaks on that correctly, he probably makes that catch. So first hit of the day for the Diamondbacks. That brings up Perdomo, the shortstop. He takes a strike, 0-1. And Corbin Carroll, he's not an easy out in this lineup, in any lineup, but, you know. Perdomo fouls off a high cutter, 1-2. Oh, and wow. Where was that? That was almost right down the middle, and the umpire called it a ball. 2-2 now, as that's fouled off by Perdomo. Cole not happy about the no call. And now this one, a little humpback liner, caught by Torres. 1 away. The first out of the inning. That's a big out there because Perdomo did not get the runner over. And that brings up Marte now. So it's going to take either maybe a stolen base by Carroll, which would not be wise to try to run on Trevino, as there's a strike 0-1, even with his speed. Swing and miss there, 0-2. Or, of course, it'll take a hit.
0-2 is the count.
And this, well, there's going to be that hit. We're going to have a tie ball game. This is going to be over. Soto's head off the base of the wall. He's going to dig it out of that weird corner there. It's an RBI double for Marte. And it's, whoa, he's going for third, and he is out by a mile. What was Marte thinking? Marte had an easy double. So a bad second, it's a bad pitch. Cole hung a curveball. But the relay was spot on as this one popped out of play, foul 0-1 to Peterson. And I don't know if he thought the Yankees were sleeping or what, but the Yankees finish the relay and get Marte out at third. I mean, again, it's the second out of the inning. You never want to make the first or third out at third. You know, he gets the third, and then suddenly Peterson has a chance on a sac fly or something to drive him in, but that misses inside 2-1. But that is some bad base running there. As there's a strike to Peterson, 2-2 on the outside edge. I mean, the Yankees will take it. This fouled off, still 2-2. But the game is tied now at 1. That's inside to Peterson. Count now full. And Walker on deck. And that's low, ball 4. First real struggle for Cole this inning. And that brings up Walker now. Swings through a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
Rolls this foul, 0-2. And this fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. And this one rolled to the right side by a diving Glaber, a seeing eye single. And the Diamondbacks still in business. And that'll bring up Gurriel Jr., who's 0 for 1. And he's going to sky this to deep right. Soto drifting back on it, has room, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But the Diamondbacks tie it up at 1. And at the end of 4, it's 1-2-0 for the Yankees, 1-3-0 for the Diamondbacks. Rizzo will lead off. He has one of those 2 hits for the Yankees, a single. I'm going to very quickly, though, going to get new batteries. I don't know if you all saw the thing at the bottom there. I need new batteries. I will be right back. All right, and we're back. Fresh batteries. Rizzo 1 for 1 with a single. Swings over the top of a changeup. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Rizzo with that single, now 2 for 5 in his career against Gallen. Both hits were singles. He also has a strikeout as that misses low. 1-1. The 1-1. Rizzo rolls that foul. 1-2. The 1-2. Off the plate. Levels the count at 2-2. So the Yankees get a run in the 3rd. Diamondbacks get a run in the 4th. And that's where we're at right now as Rizzo skies this to left center field. Fairly deep. Going back is Thomas in the left center field alley. Makes the catch, 1 away. DJ LeMahieu hit into a 5-4-3 double play in his last at-bat. LeMahieu's got to start hitting. As great as a fielder as he is, and as I say that, I was going to say he might lose his starting job, and that's going to split the outfielders and go all the way to the wall. So DJ LeMahieu gets himself a nice double. Puts himself immediately into scoring position, his first double of the year. And that will bring up Cabrera, who homered in his last at-bat, which is the only run for the game for the Yankees. So that's off the plate, 1-0. Cabrera now 3 for 11 on the year. 2 of his 3 hits, home runs. The 1-0 to the Ozman. Off the plate, 2-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Cabrera went 0 for 5 in his last start. So already off to a better start here. The 2-0. Fouls off a low fastball to the left side, 2-1. And then the 2-1. Who fouls off that inside slider, 2-2. The 2-2. Skies this one to left, fairly deep. Gurriel back, dives, makes the catch. LeMahieu's going to try to tag up, and he will get in there. A risky play to take the extra 90 feet, but because Gurriel had to get up from his belly, that's why LeMahieu thought he could make it, and he just did. But either way, it's still going to take a hit to drive him home with 2 outs now. Gurriel robbing, just straight up robbery of Cabrera there, as that's in the dirt, 1-0 to Trevino. Jose grounded out in his last at-bat. Grounded out to short. And a sparkling play by Perdomo as that misses high, 2-0. You don't want to lose Trevino, because with Dominguez due up, he's a much more dangerous hitter, especially as a switch hitter, than Jose. Check the swing, but it's a strike anyway at the belt, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
60th pitch of the day for Gallen is low, 3-1. So again, going to be interesting to see what Jose gets here. The 3-1. Called a strike on the inside edge. Good pitch. That's a pitcher's pitch. Not giving in, but still making sure it's a strike as he paints the inside corner. The count full now to Trevino. The 3-2. Inside ball 4. So a rare walk from Gallen, his first walk of the day, and that brings up Dominguez, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out in his last at-bat. Runners at the corners now. Terrible speed in the base paths. And that misses high to Dominguez, 1-0. Dominguez coming off a multi-home run game against the Diamondbacks. And the 1-0. And there's a strike at the belt, 1-1. Yankees making Gallen work a little bit here this inning. The 1-1. That's off the plate, 2-1. Taking a few more pitches. Gallen, who had been cruising, now up to 65 pitches here. Still relatively cruising, but definitely throwing a lot more after only a 6-pitch 4th. It's now almost a 20-pitch 5th. Swing and a miss there, 2-2. The 2-2 to Dominguez. Oh, out in front of that fastball. That was a good pitch to hit. Yeah, as you see there, 22 pitches now in the 5th. So that's fought off 2-2 still. Dominguez out in front on that fastball. The 2-2. And he stays alive on that curve, that borderline curveball, too close to take. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. The 2-2 again to Dominguez. That's way inside. The count now full. So Trevino with 2 outs will get a running start. There he goes. And it's ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Gallen, and the bases are loaded as the lineup turns over for Verdugo. Verdugo had a big hit in yesterday's game. Would love to get one here. So now great speed at first base. And Verdugo rips the first pitch curveball foul, 0-1. Out in front on it. Good pitch to hit. But Verdugo just a little out in front. And now this one, oh, Gallen stabs it as it rolls up the middle. He flips to first, and that will end the inning. Gallen fielding his position keeps the Yankees off the board. They had a little 2-out rally there. But at the end of 4.5, what's up, Jet? It's still only 1-1. Alek Thomas 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at-bat. He rolls this, he'll ground out again. This one rolled over to Rizzo. 1 away as he takes it himself. Gabe Moreno, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat, now steps up to the plate. Takes a pitch low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Rolled foul, 1-1. And now the 1-1, way outside, 2-1. So the Yankees, a long inning there. Cole on the bench. The Yankees didn't score. Is this pop fouling out of play? You wonder if Cole maybe just a touch rusty. This will be the 70th pitch of the day for Cole. Is this one rolled just foul of third? That's going to be a tough play no matter what. Is this one skied to center field? Dominguez coming on. He's going to let it fall in front of him for a base hit. So Moreno a bloop single. And that brings up Jace Peterson, 0 for 8 on the year. Takes a strike, 0-1. Is a double play candidate. There's a strike with the change, 0-2. Oh, and he plunked him. A cutter that got away from Cole. No intent there. You're 0-2. It's a 1-1 ball game, and now you bring up the ever-dangerous Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. And he's going to get a base hit to center field. That's why you don't want... And they're going to leave the bases loaded, actually, I should say. Or leave Moreno at third as Dominguez comes up firing. So Carroll picks up his second hit of the day. He's now 5 for 7 in this series against Yankee pitching. And now Geraldo Perdomo up. He's 0 for 2. So there's a strike on what I was saying. The number 9 hitter, Cole, not trying up 0-2, not trying to hit him there. It's just a cutter that he yanked on him. As there's a strike to Perdomo, 0-2. And this one, by a diving LeMahieu, it's a base hit. This was score 2. Carroll goes first to third, and it's 3-1 Diamondbacks. And how a hit batter and the wheels come off the cart. Perdomo now 4 for 5 with runners in scoring position this season. And that brings up Marte, who's 1 for 2 with a double, takes a strike 0-1 and an RBI. There's a strike at the knees, 0-2. That's inside 1-2. So after a long time on the bench, the Yankees do not score. A generous no-strike call there to Marte, 2-2. And now popped him up, jammed him with a cutter. LeMahieu down from third. Makes the catch, 2 away. It's a huge out there as it keeps Carroll at third base. And that brings up Jacques Peterson, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. He takes a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. That's inside, 1-2. Peterson can turn this game around in a hurry. So that's low, 2-2. You got to be careful with him. Still has a lot of pop in that bat. Oof, and yep, there was a mistake, and Cole got away with it. Peterson out in front of the slider. That's low, the count now full. That ripped foul. Another foul ball. And Cole, much like Gallen, this 5th inning, just a ton of pitches. As Peterson stays alive, gets a piece of that one. And this one hit to LeMahieu. He'll gobble it up, fire the first. That will end the inning. The Diamondbacks play to pair and take a 2-run lead. Why is everybody bothering me? Like, all at the same time.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
So, Yankees now down by a pair. Gallen still out there. Judge 0 for 2. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 to Judge. Inside, 1-1.
1-1. 1-1.
And the 1-1. Skied the left center field. Jammed him just a bit. Deep but playable. Thomas is there. Makes the catch. 1 away. Plenty of time left, but Yankees... The Yankee offense has been carrying them the whole year, and this is the one game where they kind of shut down, at least so far. Soto 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. But that's what happens when you face an ace like Zach Gallen. That's fouled off 0-1. Can the Yankees get to the bullpen? That's the question. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. That's why you're starting to see him take more pitches, get that pitch count up. Soto checked his swing, but it's a strike anyway. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 to Soto. That's off the plate. 2-2. Good take there by the Yankee. Well, today, right fielder. He's been playing left. 80th pitch of the day for Gallen. Checked the swing. Went around this time, though, says the ump, 2 away. And that brings up Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out. Not a lot of strikeouts today for Gallen, but... I think that's only his 2nd K of the day as Torres rips a cutter foul out in front of it. Almost acted like a changeup there. It was a middle pitch, but Gleyber out in front. The 0-1, and there's a fastball for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2 to Gleyber. Off the plate, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2. Stays alive, just spoils that curveball and pushes it foul. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Checked his swing, went around, says the umpire. Moreno throws the first to complete the play. And we go bottom 6. A 1-2-3 inning for Gallen. Yankees still down 3-1. Christian Walker 1 for 2 with a single. Cole's still out there, but this will be his last inning of work as his pitch count's already at 93. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. That 5th inning really, just for whatever reason, really got to him as there's a strike 0-2. Really the last 2 innings. Cole, 9 up, 9 down to start the game, and then gives up a run in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Swing and a miss there, though. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, 1 away. Good start to the 6th. 5th K for Cole. That brings up Gurriel, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Ooh, a generous strike call there, 0-1. He rolls a changeup foul, 0-2. And this one, a little dribbler in front of the plate. Cole will field, flip to first, 2 away. Alec Thomas 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. Cole, his 100th pitch of the day. There's a little dribbler up the middle. Cabrera is there. Fields, fires, got him. We go top 7. Both teams going in order in the 6th. Still 3-1 Arizona. And Kyle Nelson coming in now. Pitched very well in relief yesterday. But we'll see if any fatigue carries over day to day. Rizzo 1 for 2 with a single. A lot of lefties due up, but let's see. Jonathan Loaizaga starting to warm. Looks like he will come in and pitch the 7th for the Yankees. Again, Rizzo 1 for 2. So both pitchers go 6. Rizzo fouls a fastball straight back 0-1. Right now, Cole on the hook for the loss. Gallen in line for the win. And Rizzo, ooh, just missed that fastball. Popped it up. Out in front on it. Foul ground right field side. Caught by Carroll, 1 away. LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a double. Nelson a slider, fastball, cutter pitcher. LeMahieu fouls off that cutter, 0-1. The 0-1. And rolled to the left side. Perdomo is there. Fields, fires, got him, 2 away. That brings up Ozzie Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Switch hitter now batting from the right side against the lefty Nelson. And slices this foul. The only run of the day for the Yankees was Cabrera's solo home run, as that's fouled off 0-1. Yankees had the bases loaded with 2 outs in the 5th, but did not score. Couldn't get the big hit, as that's fouled off 0-2. And the 0-2 to Cabrera. Oof. Late on it, but it's going to find some grass. A bloop single for Cabrera, jammed badly on the fastball, but he gets it over Walker's head for a 2-out single, and that brings up Jose Trevino, 0 for 1 with a walk. And Jose is suddenly the tying run. And rips this one foul, 0-1. Trevino has some pop. He had double-digit home runs a couple years ago as the primary catcher for the Yankees. Of course, missed a lot of last year with injuries. The 0-1, a little dribbler to the right side, broken bat, and fielded by Marte. He will flip the first, and that will end the inning. Yankees strand a runner. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still down 3-1. Jonathan Loaizaga coming on for his 4th appearance of the year. A 1-0 record, has a hold in 3 innings pitched. Gabe Moreno 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Fouls the first pitch straight back, 0-1. 100 on the gun from Loaizaga. And now this one pulled foul, 0-2. Just got a piece of the slurve, still 0-2. And this one slow roller up the middle. Cabrera is there, fires the first, 1 away. Jace Peterson, boy, oh boy, that hit by pitch changed that whole inning. Came around to score a run. And skies this to fairly deep left. Verdugo dives but can't get there. It's a foul ball, 0-1. And that misses low, 1-1. It was a cutter that got away from Cole and plunked Peterson. No intent in an 0-2 hole, by the way. As this one ripped on the right field line, foul, 2-2. And that misses low. 3-2. The dangerous Corbin Carroll on deck. And now this one, soft chopper up the middle. Cabrera there. Peterson runs well. Off bounce throw. Not in time. An infield single for Peterson. His first hit of the year. And that brings up Corbin Carroll. Check the swing. Did not go, says the ump. 1-0. And that's off the plate. 2-0. This one lined right at Cabrera. Oh, I thought he caught it on the fly. They'll take the out at first. I thought that was on a line drive. They get Carroll. Going to second is Peterson. That brings up Perdomo, who had the 2 RBI single that gave the Diamondbacks the lead. And looking for more. That's off the plate. 1-0. This one grounded to Torres. So no harm, no foul on my mistake. And we will go top 8. Still 3-1 Diamondbacks. Paul Sewald coming on now. 3rd appearance of the year. An inning and a third so far under his belt. Jason Dominguez 0 for 1 with a walk today. Scott Effross starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will come on for the 8th. First pitch from Sewald. So I guess he's acting as the setup man. I wonder who's going to be the closer. So that's when I missed 0-1. Sewald, a fastball slurve sinker pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. And the 0-1 is low. 1-1. The 1-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 to Jason. Hammered down the right field line. Foul. Out in front out of a fastball. Still 2-2. Oh, and he plunks him. No intent there for Sewald. And that's going to bring up Verdugo now, who's 0 for 3. He has been struggling. Look for Dominguez to try to maybe swipe a bag. Make sure that no matter what happens, that he gets in the scoring position. There won't be a double play ground out here with Verdugo struggling. There goes Dominguez. The pitch is inside. The throw down the second. Better throw would have had him, but Dominguez swipes his first bag of the year. What's up, Sean? How's it going? So 0-1 to Verdugo now, but again, with Verdugo struggling at the plate, you don't want to have that double play in order, and swing and a miss on a sinker there, 0-2. Because now you'll have 3 cracks at tying the game with 1 swing of the bat. You've got all the big hitters due up. That's way inside the Verdugo, 1-2. So Dominguez hit by pitch, stolen base. And now it's Verdugo, Judge, and Soto. The 1-2, inside 2-2. Good take there. This is a pitcher's duel. Cole versus Gallen. Both acted like aces today. Both went 6. Cole in line for the loss as a borderline call goes Verdugo's way. And it's a full count. And that will, that will set Sewald off. Not happy, barking at the umpire, and understandably so. It'll be a 3-2 now to Verdugo. And that's high and outside, ball 4. So Verdugo draws the walk with a little help of the umpire. And suddenly 2 on and nobody out for Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3 today. Would love to get an extra base hit here. And actually, we'll have to sit through a pitch. And that's off the plate, 1-0. Kevin Ginkel and Scott McGough warming in the pen. And Verdugo will be pinch run for by Trent Grisham. This way, anything into the gap will likely tie the game. The 1-0 to Judge. Inside, 2-0. And the 2-0. Off the plate, 3-0. We're going to be taking all the way. But Seawald got really bothered by that not called strike 3, and understandably so. And the 3-0 is right down the middle. Judge taking all the way, 3-1. Seawald, though, already at 16 pitches with nobody out here in the 8th. The 3-1 to Judge. Skied to deep center field. Going back is Thomas. And to the track, he'll make the catch. Dominguez will tag, and he will go to third. Judge hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark, and it died on the warning track. And now that brings up Juan Soto, who's 0 for 3. Judge just missed that fastball. If he pulls that a bit, the Yankees have a lead. Oh, and Soto tried to pull that all right out in front of it, 0-1, as he rips it foul. Checked his swing, but he went around, says the umpire, 0-2. Seawald, a strikeout would be huge here. The 0-2, low, 1-2. Good take there by Soto. And the 1-2. Inside, back foot slurve, 2-2 as he laid off of it. And the 2-2. Low again. It gets away from Moreno, but everybody stays put. Count now full. With Gleyber Torres on deck. The payoff pitch to Soto. Rolled over to the right side. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. An inning-ending 3-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered. The Yankees don't even get the run. Soto hits into his first double play of the year, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. We go bottom 8, still down by 2. So Trent Grisham stays in the game to play left. Scott Effross coming on for his second game of the year. Or third game of the year, excuse me. Marte 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. And fouls this off to the left side, 0-1. And this one punched foul, 0-2. And the worst part of that is that now the Diamondbacks have gotten through the hardest part of the Yankee lineup. For the most part, anyway. As this one chops softly to the right side. Torres there. A Jeter-esque throw in time, 1 away. Jock Peterson 0 for 2 today with a walk. Skies this one to deep right center, but Dominguez has a beat on it. He will settle under it and make the catch, 2 away. So 2 quick outs for Effross, and that brings up Christian Walker, 1 for 3 with a single. And a generous strike call, 0-1. A very inconsistent umpire today. As this one lined to Gleyber Torres, a nice inning for Effross. 1-2-3, last chance for the Yankees. Down 3-1. And here comes the closer, the new closer. I believe that's Ginkel. Really came into his own in the playoffs last year. Gleyber Torres will start things off. Yankees need a bloop and a blast to tie, or something of those lines. Get Torres 0 for 3. Ginkel, a fastball, slider, sinker pitcher. He'll hit 99 on the gun. The first pitch, tried to check his swing, did Gleyber 0-1. He was looking fastball all the way. And it was too late. Too late to adjust. The 0-1 to Gleyber. Chases another slider, 0-2. Not even close on these first 2 pitches. The 0-2. Oh, he stayed alive on that one, as that one was a strike, and Gleyber pulled the trigger to knock it foul. Another 0-2. That's way off the plate. Gleyber lays off this time, 1-2. 4 straight sliders to Gleyber. The 1-2 to Torres. Out in front of a sinker, slow roller to third. Peterson there, fires the first, 1 away. That brings up Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 3 with a single.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And Rizzo fouls off the fastball, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, another high fastball, 0-2. And that's high, really high, 1-2. The 1-2 to Rizzo. Swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. It just kept barreling in on the hands. 2 away. Last hope for the Yankees is DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. And the 1-0. Inside again, 2-0. Well, and just in case, technically we should have them warming up. But the 2-0, way off the plate, 3-0. LeMahieu's going to take all the way. With Oswaldo Cabrera on deck. The 3-0 to LeMahieu. There's a strike right down the middle, 3-1. And the 3-1 to DJ. Smack to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He just got it by Peterson. So the Yankees are still alive. LeMahieu with a 2-out single. And now that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 for 3 today with a single and a solo home run. The Yankees' only run back in the third. That's off the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 to Cabrera. Off the plate again, 2-0. And now the 2-0. Sliced foul on the left field line late on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball, 2-1. Just a bit late on it. Nothing but heaters so far from Ginkel. The 2-1, high, 3-1. Jose Trevino, if Cabrera reaches, would get called back for Austin Wells, the pinch hit. The 3-1 to Cabrera. Hammered foul on the right field line. Yankees down to their last strike. LeMahieu will get a running start with 2 outs in the full count. The payoff pitch. Rolled to the right side and through for a base hit. It's another single. The Yankees will bring the go-ahead run to the plate now. And are they pulling Ginkel? They are pulling Ginkel. Ryan Thompson coming in for the 1-out save now, possibly. The Yankees will send up Austin Wells to take on Thompson. Wells doesn't have a homer this year, but he's hitting the ball great. Thompson, a sinker, slider, fastball pitcher. And Wells popped the first pitch up. That should do it. Late on the fastball. Catch is made by Peterson. This 3-game series is now split 1 game apiece. Come back tomorrow for the rubber game when Jordan Montgomery will make his first start back in pinstripes. Yankees just couldn't get the big hit. Gallen improves the 1-0. Cole drops the 0-1. Thompson gets his first save of the year, a 1-out save. Played the matchups and unfortunately just couldn't get it done. Gallen, also your player of the game, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 run. Cole, 6 innings, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 runs. Just a couple of rough innings there for Cole, and the Yankee offense, which had been red hot, shut down by Zach Gallen today. So Yankees now have lost 2 of their last 3. They're 4-2 to start the year. And it'll be Jordan Montgomery versus Merrill Kelly. But that will be tomorrow. At some point. I don't know. So, it is what it is, but the Yankees now 4-2. will look to take the rubber game of this 3-game set. And hey, look, if you go 5-2 on a 7-game road trip, that's a win. You're happy with that before heading home to take on Toronto in your home opener, right? Like that's a win for sure. If you can get this W here against Arizona, right? You got to feel good about Montgomery, although it will be his first start in a while. It didn't have spring training with anybody, but yeah, we'll see what happens. As the Yankees will then have an off day, and that'll also help the bullpen, which has kind of been taxed, although that was good. The last couple of days were good, at least. So everybody should be back on track. Probably Canely should be back available, all that other fun stuff. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Again, a special early stream. We'll be back tomorrow, probably more in the afternoon my time. But until then, have yourselves a great rest of your Thursday. I'm going to go have lunch with a friend, and then we are seeing Ghostbusters. Got my Ray's Occult books from Ghostbusters 2. Very excited to go see it. Really excited. Hope you all have a great day. See you all tomorrow for more MLB The Show. Take care, everybody.